What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy, it's Jedi coming to you. I'm super tired, exhausted, but I really wanted to tell you about Tokon Fighting Soul. I want to give you like the sweaty version of the game, not that the stuff you see online, like the really toxic shit, right? And I want to say like, let me just play some of this stuff in the background. I'm gonna have some of this stuff playing. Um, Obviously you get 15 minutes to play the game, and like it's not really a lot of time to like learn a whole bunch of anything in the game. But and sorry, the footage is like really not that good quality, but we do what we can. But uh let me pause it real quick. So like the game is like amazing, and like I'm saying, the game's not really figured out yet or anything like that, right? Like when I first started playing this game, um like we call like an assist. If you try to like air juggle, like jump cancels, like in Dragon Ball Fighter Z, right? Where you try to do like a down, medium, medium jump cancel, and then you want to do like a light, 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 which kind of like does a, like a heavy knockdown at the end. Then you call your assist, right? In like Fighter Z. Well, in this game, like if you call like forward assist, most times it might hit, and then you'll see the character roll, right? And then that will give you like another extended hit, right? Where you see where it says three hits right here, you have the yellow bar and then you have the blue bar. When the blue bar turns red, they do like this high backflip red shatter effect. Like if you play Tekken 8 and like someone's doing like an armor, and then you do like a super and it shatters them and it turns red, right? It's like an invincible like you hit them type thing, right? In Tekken 8. But in this game, you get like one last final hit on the red, right? Which isn't a normal light, medium, heavy hit. It's like for like supers only, right? And so the way the game is curated is that you want to basically save your three green pips, right? You have these three green pips right here. I don't know if you see my mouse, but you have these three green pips, right? And they're very, very powerful, for both defensive tools and offensive tools, right? So you have like the reflect button, right? So if someone's on you, you can reflect. It shows this green star, and then if you see the green star and you hit it back, you reflect back, and it's like a break clash, right? No damage for anyone, right? Back to neutral, right? But if you get the perfect, then you lock them out and they're disassembled, aka they don't have their assist for like 10 seconds. Like it's actually really punishing, and it only costs you your one green pip too, which is amazing because you'll get your pip back in like 8 seconds. So like this, it makes this like really nice gameplay of like rock paper scissors, right? And essentially those green pips, let's say, because like okay, I'm sorry, there's so much to like break down in this game, and I want to give you the sauce. And like the sauce is, TLDR is that if you try to use assist normally, you really get punished. Like you get punished hard. Actually, let me show you this video before I show you this, so I can show you this, right? That way you can stay with me and you can see that you know I know what I'm talking about. So let me show you this. Let me show you this Merry Christmas real quick. So this is a Merry Christmas, right? And this person brought out all their assists, right? And if you hit, look at this damage. This is all off of level 1, by the way. So look at this real quick. So I'm losing, I'm blocking and everything, right? And I miss the grab, he hits me. He summons. Oh, by the way, if you do like half circle backwards, you can summon all your assists like at the same time. And this was kind of like the notion that we was wondering, because like if you do back heavy, it takes like half a second for your back or not back heavy, sorry, back assist button to like actually fully activate, right? So you have like Captain America does like a shield, which is actually a really great back hit or back assist button. That shield reflects like almost damn near everything. You got Doom's like red laser beam that comes down. But like those things, like the back assist is kind of meant for like it really is character dependent for sure. Like this game is effectively a 9 assist fighters, right? Technically there's 12 assists because your point character can become assist as well, right? But all intents and purposes, it's like 9 assist fighter, right? And so like when you're doing like the jump canceling into like the forward assist, most times you're gonna hit with the forward assist, but you won't hit with like the bottom two, which is down assist and back assist. Like you won't hit with it, right? So I'm like, man, what the fuck is going on? Why isn't this working? And like no one really understood what was happening because it wasn't like Dragon Ball Fighter Z, and the game is like so many games that Arxis made all put into one. You know, like Guilty Gear and like all that other stuff, right? Like you don't really even get rewarded for wall breaking besides like you getting your character like sooner and earlier. And so like I'm over here like, man, what is the power of this? Like I don't understand. Like what are they trying to do? And it all kind of lies within that green star, which is the reflect button, right? So for example, if you do the reflect button while jump canceling into a juggle, which is like, I was just gonna call it the green star so you understand, which also is like the perfect reflect. But if you use that in the air, right? All assists will become the projectile assist, no matter what. So, like for example, if you have Doom and you do back assist on the ground, he does red laser beam. But if you're in a combo and you're in the air and you do Doom's back assist, it actually becomes a green star, which is a forward projectile, which is like the forward assist button, right? So that the green assist is, it causes you to basically tech roll, right? And when you tech, or sorry, it's not tech roll, but like it causes your opponent to roll and then flop, right? Which allows you to do a light, or in most cases you want to do like another medium into like another jump cancel into another green star, right? So you can do 3 green stars if you have 3 green pips, right? See these green pips, there's 3 of them and it's green. You know, you start connecting the dots here, right? And so when you use the green pips, you know, they'll roll. But here's another cool thing about it, is using the green star pip resets the hit bar in your combos. So like, well, right now this, oh, now notice this. Okay, like I said, there's a lot to go over this, and this is mainly for like people that's gonna be like sweaty, top tier, high end gameplay, right? Like top 10% of the game when it comes out. So these green pips here, right? And the green star, when you do them, when you use a unique ability, you know, like a special, it doesn't count towards the hit buildup, right? And then if you use the assist, it actually decays the hit bar. So this is how you're going to effectively get longer, bigger combos, right? Before they break out. And then when it turns red and you shatter, then you want to do a super, because supers doesn't count towards the bar buildup, right, at all. It's a very technical thing to do, and it's gonna come down to like learning the combo routes, right? So this is like a training mode type shit where you need to know like your exact hit number, and then to do your super effectively, right? So anyways, this is something I want to show you too, and I'm gonna get back to the combo routes and stuff. So the moment they come out with this, notice all of them are here, right? In this situation, they're pretty much negative, right? Because at this point, they can decide to change or to hold neutral, right? So I've noticed if you hit with a special, you hit all 3. So in every so when you're trying to get a happy birthday, you know, or a Merry Christmas, like if you want to say Happy New Year, like that's gonna be extremely hard, right? Because when all this is out, usually the first one that comes out is gonna kind of disappear when it becomes like time for you to actually act, when you become active after the block's done. So you're not really gonna get like the Happy New Year, right? But you can get the Merry Christmas and you can get the Happy Birthday easily, right? Because this is a decision point for the team here, right? And so if you're back enough, there's 2 things you can do here that does crazy damage. If you do a regular like light, medium, heavy, it's only going to be counted as chip damage. Like you're only going to be taking off slivers of life. Like it doesn't do anything, right? And I think this is meant to be like this to keep the game more engaging, and you're not just wiping everybody out. But if you start with a special, then immediately go into a super, I'm telling you, this is how you're going to one-shot the game. Like this is how you're going to one-shot somebody on the last round, maybe even second to last round, you know. But for sure, rounds 4, 5, and 6, you can probably one-shot the team. You know, and I predict 100% one shot rounds 5 and 6 if they do summon all their assists, which you'll be foolish to do. Because if you do a super, if you do special, super, they're dead. they're just dead. So watch this real quick. So they all come out here, right? And now look how many here. There's 1, 2, and 3, right? And now watch this. EX Unibeam, right? It hits them all. So see right here, it looks like chip damage. And now look, then I summon my assist, right? And then I go into my super. So now notice. Oh my God, this is so. Now notice. Watch. All 3 of them will roll. They'll all roll. So watch. So let me see if I can pause it real here. So you'll notice they're all out. So there's 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. I hit them with this. I summon my assist, which is the forward assist, right? And then my down assist, and then my back assist, right? Because the back assists take a little bit longer to come out. So you just do half circle assist, and all 3 of them will come out. So forward, half circle, back assist, and all 3 of them will come out. And so look, that's OD or ODEX Unibeam. It hits all of them. The forward assist makes all 3 of them roll. So watch, see, they're all flipping in the air right here. They all hit. Right now, I go into super. Now watch how much damage is. This is just a level 1 super with assist. Look at this. Look at this damage. Right, 26,280 off of a Unibeam assist and a level 1. Now, if I would have done, my other super, I had enough for just one more super, right? It wouldn't have killed, but I mean that would have been damn near close to death. And now, I'll just let this play. I don't have this on loop, I don't think. But yeah, like it's really nasty to see that, right? And this is why it's so important to keep your 3 pips for situations like this. This situation was beneficial because obviously we're learning, and so there you go. There's a Merry Christmas, right? And I just got them all and just did massive damage, right? Green pips are so amazing because, like I said, if you're in the air and you use the green reflect to take 1 pip off, it makes them roll and it takes a meter away. Let me show you this one more time. Let me show you one more thing too, and I have a better video to show you on this. So if you use light, medium, heavy, the combo meter starts. If you start, so see, look, I hit, right? But look, notice no combo meter. Now there's combo. But look, okay, so right here, see, combo meter 8 hits, but the blue bar is not built at all, right? And look, see the blue bar? There's 0 blue bar. So if you use special moves, assists, and supers, the blue bar does not get filled. It only gets filled when you light, medium, heavy in a combo. Then when you assist, it takes like 10% off the blue bar, for each assist that you call, which, effectively gives you 30% more damage in a way. And now that's not exact numbers, but I'm just trying to give you like a visualization, right? And so, yeah. So when I discovered this, my combo routes became so much bigger because I'm like, oh, I understand it now. Like you're just going to jump cancel into reflect, the green star, right? Get meter back, and they're going to roll, and you're going to continue your combo with either a float with an aerial, so if you're like Iron Man, you can unibeam, and then you just hold up and you float, which goes into your auto combo, which automatically tracks if you do light. But you don't want to do that because your bar is going to fill up like much faster, right? So you want to do like a medium heavy to knock them down into the other assist, green assist, right? Which then when they fall down, right, they're rolling. So you do unibeam and then change to your assist, right? Go into more combo, do the same jump cancel, call another assist to knock them down, which then refunds you meter, your blue bar, your hit bar, combo meter bar, which refunds you meter, right? And then you fall, you do another assist, and then you do it, right? It uses 3 pips, 1 pips, 2 pips, it doesn't matter. You're gonna do more damage that way. But here's another kicker too I discovered. And like I said, this is for sweaty people, right? Like this game is all about fucking EXs, Like I mean so serious when I say that. Like EXs give you so much time to actually do shit in this game that is like almost impossible in other games, Like it gives you so much hit bar that allows you just to like I don't know, just do crazy shit. Like I can't explain it because there's like so much fucking happening in this game. To like really explain it, without like proper visuals. Like when the game comes out, I'll break it down for you more, or I'll go online and I'll like kind of show you what I'm kind of talking about to give you a visual, right? Let me give you this. Let me give you this one right here. Let me show you that. Let me show you this one real quick. Um, so like, let me pause this real quick. I'll let this play real quick. So if you look at Star Lord, right? I'm gonna come out here in a second. Um, so this one's like a little bit earlier on, right, when I was first learning some stuff about this game. And I noticed like when you're holding up for these 8-way movement characters, which I think the 8-way characters are really overpowered. Like Miss Marvel, like she's really strong, but like her stuff misses a lot of the time. I'm talking about if you're like in the air. She's effectively a Spencer, but like neutral broken Spencer, right? Like if you're holding and you're really defensive and you're good with her, like oh my god, she does some crazy stuff, especially with the green spark stuff because like like Unibeam keeps you like far away, right? So if you do like Unibeam and then you have to kind of change to like an assist afterwards to continue the combo, for Iron Man at least. But like with Miss Marvel, when she does her arm grab, she pulls towards the character so you can like stay point, and that's probably why she doesn't have a dash, is because she can stay point longer than some of the other characters, so effectively she's a more like in your face, I mean obviously, right, that's what she's meant to do, but like the fact that she can just grab you and move in and just keep staying in point along with your other assists is actually quite strong. But let me show you this though, this overhead. So I'm gonna switch to Star Lord here. Now watch this right here. So watch this. I'm a ODEX, whatever you want to call it, the improvement one where you spend 25 meters, right? So you block, he hits me, I go in, and I'm like, okay, because I see now. Look, now I just did it. Now I'm floating, right? Because I noticed when I was doing this and I was holding up, like I would just keep mixing people. Like people would think like you're gonna fall, because in a normal game, if you're doing like a DP motion or it looks like a DP, you're negative. And like in Street Fighter, like this is just what your mind is programmed to do. Forget all that in this game. It's actually flipped, which is nutty. Like everything about fighting games is like flipped in this game. It's like the weirdest thing. I don't know if that's intentional, just to be different, or what. I don't really know. But look at that. Let me rewind it some more. So check this out. Like this is a nasty mix. You can do this with any of the 8-way flying characters that you can hold up. Doom, anything. Look at that. Boom, overhead. And like I said, see, so there's a role I'm talking about, and like I said too, a lot of people be mashing and stuff. You could probably dash through this. Like if you're Doom, you just dash and then you just laser beam or some shit, right? But you gotta remember, I'm in the air, so I can also do the Dragon Rush, which is like this orange thing that you can fly, that you can only do in the air, like with all characters that avoid projectiles, right? So it's a very reactive game, right? So if you got good young man reactions, like yeah, this game is fucking lit for you. I mean, it's good for everybody, but yeah, this game is more. Look at bam. Oh man, you just got mixed. You just get mixed. And see, there's a roll, and then you would hit, right? But that's not the green roll though. But now let me show you. Let me show you the hit. Let me show you the hit meter, a hit bar, real quick. Oh, video kind of just got messed up. Let me redo this. Okay, let me show you the combo meter when I call the assist. Yeah, so if you can always start with a special first in a combo, you'll do more damage. So see, here it comes right here. Watch. So when I do this overhead, see there's a bar. Now watch this. See the bar is right here, right? It is on the H. Now watch this. When she gets hit, see it goes from the H down to the 9. See, that's what I'm talking about. So notice how you got more of your hits done back, right? And then this is where you would, continue your combo. Obviously, I messed this up, but I didn't notice this until later, because when I would start playing, I started noticing these things. And I'm like, oh, this makes sense. And so when they roll, you obviously do your combo, you go in the air, you knock them down, you do the green star, and you'll get way more of this back. You almost get like double this bar, actually, if you do it all right with all your pips, right? And you'll just do a lot of damage. So yeah. Let me show you this other thing too. So that's the EX, right? So here's some more hit meter decay right here. This is gonna be with Iron Man missiles, right? So I'm practicing the Iron Man missile like setup, trying to figure out like you know what can I do with the missiles, like the setups, like how good are they? Now notice, see there it is right there. Notice how when you start with missiles, notice that the bar doesn't start, even though the missiles is like what is this like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's like an 8 hit, right? But watch your meter. Look. There's no build up. There's no build up until 10, right? And that's from this hit. That's how the meter starts. So that he got hit with 9 missiles, no stun build up. But then you get hit with this medium here, right? And that's how your big combos are gonna start. You want to try to bait into assists or special unique things that starts no meter. And if you can start a combo that way, then go into your green pip assist reflect, you're getting so much meter back to do your combos. God forbid you even hit the other character assist with that, right? But I notice if you do a light, medium, heavy, when their assist is out, they'll just fall out the combo. But they don't fall out when you use a special first. Like if you're using any special that takes no meters, the assists they don't fall out. They stay in the damage. It's only when you do a light, medium, and heavy that the assists actually fall out, and then the combo meter continues, right? And so when I discovered that, I just start punishing people, like just absolutely punishing. Because if they're just doing normal auto combo stuff, you're so negative afterwards. Where I can just start with my light, medium, heavy. But if I just EX it though with a special, oh, you're all trapped. You're all dead. And yeah, the shit was just fucking nasty at that point. Like it wasn't even fair. But yeah, super sweaty stuff. But yeah, so that's just kind of like what I want to show you here. I'll do it one more time. See missiles? No, yep, no decay. Now look at all that decay. Now notice the unibeam. Watch the unibeam. The unibeam doesn't build meter up. See? They got the meter back right there. So here it is. They get hit. Boom, 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 boom. Unibeam. Just a little bit of blue bar there. But if I use your assist, you get some bar back. So yeah. So that's that. I will show you guys the Merry Christmas one more time. So right here. So remember, you use a special and they won't fall out. And yeah, follow my channel and I will show you more sweaty, nasty things that you have you never seen. I don't really have footage on when it turns red and you break out. But like, just trust me though. If you turn red and break out, they'll pop up. They'll pop up in the air. It's like a red shattering effect, right? They'll pop up in the air, and then you just do like a level 2. So you got level 1s for 50 and level 2s for 100. You can't do level 1 and then a level 2. I couldn't figure it out. Like, it wouldn't work. But you can do level 1, level 1, level 1, or you can just do level 2. But level 1, level 1, level 1 is only good if you trap them in this happy birthday mix-up, or Merry Christmas mix-up, where you start with a special, because then doing level 1, level 1, level 1 is like the most devastating damage you can do, because you have them all in the combo, right? But just to be spamming a level 1 is kind of not really worth it. It doesn't really do that much damage, honestly. Like the only way, I would want to do a level 1 is if I'm trying to break the wall, with a super, right? That's like really the most effective way to use your level 1, so you hurry up and get your next character, so you can assemble your team like much faster. So what I'm saying is, for the natural state of this game, this is the way it works. When you jump cancel, use reflect to pretty much land all your assists in a combo. That also gives you hit bar back. I'll call it hit bar decay. It decays your hit bar, your hit meter. It decays it to allow you to get more damage. Using the reflect when you're in block, I will probably never do it. I think when it comes to meta, you will never do that, because it's like your DP. Effectively think that your reflect and the perfect reflect is your DP. You'll always want to go for the reflect or perfect reflect because it's advantageous, but you never want to start the reflect while you're blocking, because if you do get perfect reflect on you, like it's super devastating. You don't want that. So I think that's the reason why they have the orange one, where you dodge a hit, and then you go into, oh, that's the other thing I want to talk about. So the orange one, you dodge a hit, right? Usually you want to use on the final string, of what they're doing, right? Because it's like a three, it's like 1 2 3, and then you can just dodge, right? For all intents and purposes, so it was like 1 2 3 dodge, you know, or 1 2 dodge because the third one was coming. Because usually they use like an assist or something afterwards. They're not really pausing there. And so you do this orange dodge, which is like this back dodge, and then you automatically get to launch them in the air. It does take a green pip, right? So using the orange dodge for the 2 pip is not really worth it. If you do 3 pips though, now remember, you're not going to reflect while you're blocking on the ground. You're only going to use a green pip as an assist tool in combo routes to give you hit stun meter back. But you also can use it during this dodge animation because it knocks you in the air and you all clash them on the bottom, right? At this point, you can down heavy. That's the only option you want to do. You don't want to do the other option where they like stay on the ground, or you use, you can do a super, but I really want to do that. The only time you should probably do a super during this is when you dodge. You actually can do a lot. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. So when I showed you that Merry Christmas video and I got them all with the special, and then I went to super, this also applies to the dodge button. So if you dodge and you get the assist in there too, this is the only time. Like it's counted as a unique move, but it's the only time where you're physically hitting all the assists and they don't pop out. But it doesn't count as a light, medium, heavy. It counts as like a unique thing. And so you can actually catch all the assists in the orange dodge, right? And this is the only other opportunity you get to do massive damage to all assists into the health bar. This also effectively does like 70% health on the opponent, right? So when you do that, you use all 3 pips. Just say fuck it and use all 3 pips, and then go into level 1, level 1, level 1. You will kill their entire fucking game, like team. Like it'll be round over at that point. Like there's nothing they can do at that point. So yeah, so that's the only other time you can truly get like a Merry Christmas and maybe a Happy New Year and just win the game outright. So like I said, maybe round 4, definitely round 5, and 6. So yeah, but this orange dodge is amazing. In the air, you avoid projectiles. On the ground, you just dodge backwards. You go into this Marvel vs. Capcom isk, like 3-hit thing, and it juggles them. On the final hit, you can make them bounce, or you can do like a down heavy. I think the rule of thumb for being sweaty is if they bounce, do super 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 if only you have assist caught in it. If assist is not caught in it, do down heavy, and then finish with forward heavy to stage transition in rounds 1, 2, and 3, so you get your team assembled faster. If you're Star Lord, when you do down heavy, you want to go up immediately, down heavy, and then EX guns all the way down, which actually all those hits count, by the way. And then you can just like level 1 or assist call or whatever, because you go get a pip back at that point. So, and then just go back to neutral. But like the other thing I want to say about this, I really wanted this to be like a short fucking video. Like I wanted this to be like a really short video, so I'm sorry. There's just so much fucking shit to break down in this game, and I kind of want to tell you this stuff before other people figure this out. And